Hi everyone, welcome back to Daytime. We've got Angela Dacey here. She's a personal development expert, and today we're doing a really unique, interesting sort of, what is it called?
Core value
assessment.
Sure.
Okay, so you gave us our core values. There's tons on this list, and we had to whittle it down to our top 3.
Yeah.
What can this tell you about a person? Can it be pretty bang on with what their life is aligning with?
To be honest, it's everything, but people don't realize that. There's so many clients I deal with that are wondering why their relationships are suffering, or why they're not getting the perfect job, or why they hate their job. And when I ask them, well, what do you value? What are your core values? They go, I don't know. So what this does is really make you see, like up front, here's what I value. And if these top 3 aren't in my relationships, in my work, with my friends, then something's lacking, and why am I there? And then you'll start really seeing why you're unhappy. Because again, if your values aren't there, you're going to be unhappy.
Which speaks to the fact that maybe opposites don't attract. At first they're interesting, but in the long term, it's not good.
Well, I would agree. I mean, there's definitely, I think, some fun with the opposites, but I still say values are what's internally. And it's what, core values are what's going to be there 2 years from now, 10 years from now. And even though they may shift and change a little bit, the key is they either have to be respected or the same. So if you are opposite, that's okay, but you have to respect each other's values. And if you don't do that, then you're causing trouble, obviously, in the relationship.
How does this whole activity relate back to the color blue?
Okay, so great question.
Yeah.
So we did turquoise for June and blues for July, so very similar, okay? So turquoise, we talked about connection into voicing from the heart, speaking. Blue's all about truth, and it's about speaking your truth and authenticity.
Sorry, no, before you even said that, I was thinking, blue reminds me of truth.
Really?
And I thought that in my head, and you said it right then.
Yay.
Bizarre.
Awesome.
So that's good.
That's good. You need my T-shirt then that I'm giving away because it says truth on it. But it's about the throat area.
I just had a little moment here. Yeah.
The aha. See, I love the aha moments. Yay. And so you already know. Your body already knows what it needs.
Weird.
Isn't that amazing? So when you're voicing and when you're speaking, I mean, it can be on TV. It can be just a speech, a keynote. You can wear blue to strengthen the voice. But where it really gets deep in is what's your true authenticity? What are you really, truly voicing? And are you voicing the truth? So for one, it's telling the truth. But more than that, I want to go deeper to say it's really about who am I, and
living
does
your
that come
truth.
out? Living your
much,
truth.
Much more. So let's take a look, because I got my 3.
Okay.
You got your 3?
Yes.
So,
and it was
first.
hard. It was hard.
It's not easy.
It wasn't that hard. I mean, picking 10 wasn't hard at all, but whittling it down to your top 3, because all of these things are things that you sort of want. But for me, I have family, love, and humor and fun.
Perfect.
And health. I wanted to have health in there because I strongly am passionate about living a healthy lifestyle. But if I had to pick my top 3, family, love, and humor and fun.
Okay, perfect. And how about you, Jeff?
Creativity, humor and fun.
And
I'm
profitability.
I'm sorry, Mom, because of profitability.
Because there's no family on there. There's no family, friends, relationships.
It's all about you, Jeff.
Money.
It's all about you.
Oh, he's wearing the green top, which means money.
That's true.
Okay.
That is too. Attraction to wealth. He's talked about money lots. So what you need to do is say, okay, are those 3 available in my career right now? Is family honored? Is love honored in any way? Now, some people are going to go, how do you have love at work? You know, but how's your relationship with your boss, your coworkers? Exactly. I won't go there. So you can have fun saying, okay, where is that and where is it not? Right?
Okay.
So for people, for example, like humor and fun are in both of yours as a top core value. If you weren't having fun and using humor on daytime, you'd be pretty bored and you probably want to go elsewhere, which is why you probably are such great co-hosts, because you do bring in the fun. Right?
Keep bringing it.
And you're so incredible because. So, but definitely you need to have that and it needs to come through. And you were saying, Jeff, how it ties in with happiness. And what do? Put happiness or do you put humor and fun? And that's where the core beliefs get a little tough. But if humor brings you happiness, and that is the root of your happiness is to just play and enjoy life in present moment, then humor and fun's more your core value. So when you're not having humor and fun in life, chances are you'll feel out of sorts.
Yeah. Right. Well, I just can't imagine life without it.
Okay. So there's part of your authenticity.
But that's just, I don't know if everybody has that or if that's just an inside of us, but.
Everybody's different with their top 3.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is a very cool exercise. Is there, I mean, when you do your courses and when you do your online sort of e-seminars, how are you incorporating core values into people's lives?
Well, I think, to be honest, it's a step one, starting tool. So, because again, so many people don't know what they value. So how do you move forward into healing yourself and getting rid of your negative thought patterns and feelings when you don't even know what you value? How do you handle your, upset relationships and things that aren't going well in life when you don't know what you value? So normally it's one of my first steps that I like to do with my clients is say, okay, before we move forward, do you know what you value? Okay. No, I don't. Well, then let's find out and see where that's sitting. Then what I like to do is take one value and focus on it for a whole week. So everything revolves around that value. So if you for 1 week both said humor and fun is it, that's it this week, everything revolves around that. Then if a conflict situation comes up, you're going to automatically go, okay, what's the humor in this? How can I have fun? How can I have fun with this?
Okay, hold on for a second. That's what we'll do for the rest of the week, because it's the last week. It's a stressful week.
Yeah.
So for the rest of the week, we're committing to humor and fun.
Perfect.
Committed.
Okay, and then you'll be amazed at what this universe will throw you and how humor and fun, you'll start changing your thought patterns around, wait, that's a value to me.
Yeah.
So how can I do this instead of feeling stressed and feel like there's conflict? So I start there.
Okay.
And that's how I like to bring it in. Now, if you have trouble with this, or you've had trouble with authenticity and you haven't been living your values, bring in blue. Blue will strengthen and support you in actually finding your true authenticity.
Can your core values change as life goes on?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. And that's really good to evaluate them, I'd say, even once a year.
Okay.
I'd also say it's great as a partner, like to have your partner do it so that you both know where you're at. But see, it's okay. You're just clearing. It's the truth. It's all good. But definitely, I'd say about once a year, go back and have a look. I brought integrity into my top 3, which, because it kept on smacking me in the face the last few years, it became a huge important value for me. So authenticity is big for me, which I'd say I probably brought in 5 years ago. So they do change and they will develop. The key is for you to know yourself well enough to know what they are and stand by that and honor that and bring that power center in to say, this is who I am. And this is a big part of me.
For couples out there who are going through a hard time right now and sort of need to sort of maybe do this for the first time ever, is it just as easy as sitting down with a sheet and a piece of paper and just figuring out what's going on?
Definitely. I am services I'd say do something like this. Either come see me for a session or find something online that's similar and sit down and kind of say, where am I at? Because again, if one partner values, humor and play and the other one is nowhere near that, then it might give you a good idea why you're not having fun in the relationship.
Maybe you're not aligning.
You're not aligning. Exactly. And it's not that one's better and one's worse. It's just they're different.
Yeah.
And again, you have to respect each other's. That's the key.
That's key. Don't get mad at what your husband or wife chooses if it's different than yours.
Right.
And it's interesting because at work, in our careers, we're constantly evaluating our progress and how we're doing, and we have yearly evaluations. We need to take that outlook and put it towards our life.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. And again, when you start living by your values, you'll find things just go tick, tick, tick. You'll start moving away from the things that don't have much meaning or maybe are negative because they don't align with you. They don't resonate.
Angela Dacey, it's been a fantastic season.
Thank you for having me.
Interesting. I could talk to her all day.
I'm going to miss you in July and August.
Oh, we'll be emailing. Go to the website for more information, angeladacey.com, and we'll see you next year for more interesting color tips and how to live your life to the fullest. We'll be right back.